Hello everyone, this is Anne from Odulcina Scrap. Today I'm presenting the design team project for happiness and crafting. So this is kind of an album mixed with a junk journal. But first I'm going to show you the little kit that I used from Happiness and Crafting. It's called Shades of Winter. And it has a beautiful, awesome white horse with winter decor and deers and rabbits, and it's just, as you can see, it's just perfect for a winter album. So if I show you the details, you have like that cute little bow here, and like we're gonna be able to, this is a gift for my daughter for Christmas. She loves horses, and we are moving to a farm and we will have a horse or two, so she will fulfill that dream this year probably. Yeah, so yeah, this journal album is for her. On the side, I've put some lace that I just folded and glued at different places, so it created folds and it gave some dimension. And at the back here, we have kind of a side pocket like that, and I added 2 of the tags from the kit. And it looks like this little horse is in the park. All right, so on the side, of course, I let a lot of trims and laces to go out, so creates dimension again. I love the colors, really cool. And we are winter here, so we have snow like that. Yeah, so it makes sense for me. So, okay, flipping to page 1. Just a bunch of laces, and this is kind of a flip, but I attached one of the dresses I made following one of G. Kerr's in Happiness and Crafting, actually, the YouTube. She has a tutorial on how to create those cute dresses. And my daughter is really girly, so she will like to have it. I don't know if she will want to place it somewhere else, so I just placed it here on the first page, and I attached it with just a paper clip, just so it holds there. All right, and then just a paper. Then when you open the book, the album, I just added some laces and some embroidery cluster. She'll be able to put some pictures there. And then you flip over, and it is like a page of pockets. So little pocket here with a little paper. It's just a plain paper that I did a corner punch, and here it's kind of a booklet with the papers, and here it's kind of a pocket, a side pocket, and I just added some sari silk to create some dimension here. And this is just a paper, all right, just to fill the page, but she can add more on it as she goes. Now this is the first part of the journal. So there's an envelope here, so, and I created a little booklet out of, you know, those mini pages from the kit. So just scraps of papers. We all love those little booklets. I guess it's because they're tiny. And this is just a tea, herbal tea, that I glued there on a dictionary page just to create some dimension. See, it doesn't need to cost a lot to create a beautiful page. You just need a nice picture and then you fill the gaps. So that same doily from the cover here that I used, another part here, and I left blank pages but filled some embroidery and some laces from time to time, or a belly band. These are my scraps from the pages, and I just glued up at the bottom and at the up of the page, and it creates just a belly band. And just added one of the tags, and it's just a plain coffee stain paper from a notebook, a cheap notebook that you get at the dollar store, kind of. All right, so the signature, the first signature, I used the rounds, the circles, and the little labels from the kit, and I glued one on each side, so it holds together with the thread, and it creates a little decoration. Another belly band with, this is just a piece of paper from a notepad we had, and there's polar beer, so because it's winter, it goes with that kit, I feel. But obviously we don't have those beer around us. We have black beer, but not the polar beer. But it represents winter, and this is not in the kit. It's just from my stash. So she has papers, and then I use the design papers from the kit to create flips. So it's just a flip like that, and there's no pocket. It's just papers that I glued together. I could have done a pocket actually. Here I just I did another, it's not a real flip, it's just glued on the side like that, but it creates a tuck spot like that. And this is just a ledger paper that I had in my stash that I coffee stained. So, and a scrap piece from the kit, you know, you can still use it. And she can write down something, and yeah, it's gonna be useful. All right, on that side, okay, this is the middle page, and it's kind of a big pocket like that. So I created like a page, and it's 67 grams or pounds, I wonder now. It's kind of a light cardstock, and it's all, I don't know if you can see it, it's all shimmery. Anyway, I got that at Michael's. So put some lace that matches, and it kind of adds a dimension with the lace and that vintage fabric that I have. But here, this was a bigger bag that I trimmed and glued the side, so it creates a slimmer bag and pocket. And I found that this is my daughter when she was way younger, because she's almost 17 now, and yeah, she loves horses, as you can see. So I placed it here because I don't think she remembers that. Here it's just a flip, and here it's just kind of a pocket but glued on two sides, so you can the advantage of doing that instead of gluing three sides is that you can put a bigger piece of paper. It can go a little bit out and still holds in place. So this is what I've done. So I've put some empty, it's a bag, and this one it's an envelope. But they're empty. Well, looks better on that side. And just a label from the kit. So the page is kind of decorated, but she'll put the paper there and pictures and stuff like that. And here just a scrap of paper to hold some of the cards, the mini pages. I just left them black, white. She can put a picture there. And this is just a music sheet that I had, not in the kit. She can add more there, of course. And I love those little pom-pom because they look like snowballs. So I thought it was a good idea. In the kit you have some tabs like that. So I've put 2. Look at that. It's really, really cute. You have those, can we see well? But you have those little birds. Okay, so there's more than 2 in the kit, but I just glued 2 just to give her the idea. She can glue the others where she wants. This is another bag, which is bigger than the pages, but I left it full and just added a piece of paper to create another tuck spot on the other side. Just added here a little lace. This is a vintage lace that I have that matches perfectly. Embroidery knots. So this is the other little journal inside it, and on the last page I used the design paper to create a flip. Added some fabric. This is from an old dress, just a part of it, and I liked it actually. All right, here you have, she has another pocket there and some laces, and she'll be able to glue some pictures. And this is just a page of flips, and here another tuck spot. And that's the last page with that cute horse there. And I called it Frosty. That could be the name of a horse, right? Anyway, this is Frosty. And it's frosty outside. So anyway, I had fun doing that project because I was thinking about my daughter, how she would like it. So she actually saw me doing that project a couple of times. She came in my workshop and she saw it, and every time she was like, "Oh mom, this is so cute. I wish you do one similar to that one day for me." So she'll have the surprise at Christmas. One of the gifts, she'll have that journal. So there you go. I followed a tutorial, so I'll show you the sides because you can see here that's the middle signature and it's attached. So there's 3 attachments in the journal, one for each of the journal with the coffee paper, and one with just the middle pocket, which is this one. And what I like about those kind of albums is that you can add a lot of dimension. As you can see, the pom-poms here are not preventing the album from closing because you have big 1/2 inch gaps between the signatures, and the signatures are not so big. So I like to do those kind of album when I want to add some pictures, because it is not really a good idea to put pictures on coffee stain paper because it's more an acid paper compared to the design paper that you print, where the ink is acid free. So if you want to glue some pictures, you do a mix of both, and you tend to glue the pictures on the printed papers instead of coffee stained. but the coffee stains are good for journaling. So anyway, she'll have a mix of both. And if you want to see tutorials on how to create those kind of albums, I got inspired by Kelly Rose Scrapbooking. I'll put the link below on her channel. So she has tons of tutorials, so you can find one that fits your taste and try it out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.